Happening right now in New York, a federal appeals court panel is hearing arguments about President Trump's criminal conviction. A jury in New York found him guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in May of last year. He was also found guilty of concealing a so-called hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election. President Trump denies wrongdoing. Let's bring in former Deputy Assistant Attorney General Tom Dupree. Tom, thank you for making time for us on 24/7 today. Can you walk us through why the president wants to have this case moved to federal court?
Sure thing. The president is doing his best to get his conviction erased, and he thinks that he has a better chance of persuading a federal judge to set aside his conviction than he does in persuading a state judge, particularly Judge Merchan. He was the judge who presided over Trump's conviction, and Trump has been saying from day one that he doesn't think he can get a fair trial before Judge Merchan. So he is doing his absolute best to blow this case out of New York State court and move it into New York federal court.
But exactly how much does this argument rest on last year's Supreme Court ruling on presidential immunity? Seems that's why the president might want to have this case moved to federal court.
Right. The basis for his argument is that the United States Supreme Court said that presidents have immunity, at least for their official acts. And the Supreme Court also said that, generally speaking, during a trial, you can't introduce evidence of a president's official acts, that violates the immunity rule. So what Trump is arguing is that his trial in New York involved evidence of what he thinks were his official acts, that it shouldn't have happened. And that's the basis, or at least a big part of the basis for his appeal. And that's the question he's ultimately trying to get the federal courts interested in, whether or not this evidence was improperly introduced and used against him at his state court trial.
So then, Tom, the question becomes, how do prosecutors argue against Trump on this one?
Well, the prosecutor's main argument is that this is just too little too late. They basically are saying, look, the way that you appeal a conviction in state court is you appeal it to the state appellate court. You don't try to say, look, I'm going to get this entire case taken out of state court and basically pursue my appeal in the federal courts. The prosecutors are saying you can't do that. It's too late in the day. They also are arguing that, look, this evidence that came in, it wasn't even evidence of his official acts. They're arguing that the evidence about his payments to Stormy Daniels and the way he recorded all these accounting entries, they're saying none of that was official acts anyways, so your argument is wrong for that reason too.
All right, we'll see what happens. Tom Dupree, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.